Hello investment students. This is a brief tutorial on Yahoo Finance. There are a lot of different websites out there where you can get information about stocks, but I personally like Yahoo Finance. And so you can either Google Yahoo Finance or finance.yahoo.com will get you to this website. You'll notice the website gives you some quick information right on the front page. The S&P 500 tells you what is going on in the overall broad market. Dow 30, also known as the Dow Jones Industrial Average. So this will tell you what those 30 stocks are doing as far as price movement. The NASDAQ, a broad index of stocks that are traded over the counter. And then you've got the crude oil prices here. So let's say that I want to do a little research on Smucker. I can just go up here and type in Smucker. Lo and behold, the J.M. Smucker Company appears. Click on that, and now I have a lot of information at my fingertips. For your assignment, some things to note. The actual name of the company, the J.M. Smucker Company, stock ticker symbol, which is usually 3 or 4 letters. So for Smucker, it's SJM. It trades on the New York Stock Exchange. And when the market last closed, it ended at a trading price of $105.15. And you can see that it opened the day at $107.55. The prior day's close was at $107.51, so it dropped $2.36. During the trading day from the time that it traded from the prior close. It gives the range of what happened during the day on that stock price and then the 52-week range of price. Volume was the number of shares that actually traded during this trading day. Average volume is what the stock normally, the number of shares that normally trade during a trading day. So you can see on this particular day, volume was about twice what it typically is. Market capitalization is simply the number of shares outstanding times the current price. And so Smucker's market capitalization is 11.92. B is billion. If you had an M there, it would be millions. So $11.92 billion. Beta we will talk about later in the course, as well as PE ratio and earnings per share. Dividend and yield. This stock pays a dividend of $3.12 per year. Now, typically, dividends are paid quarterly, so we could find out, what the last dividend payment was for the quarter. But for the last 4 quarters, it's been $3.12, which, if we take that dividend payment and divide it by the stock price, that would give us a yield of 2.9%. So, even if the stock price doesn't go up, the dividend would earn you 2.9%. Ex-dividend, we'll talk about that later in the course. And analysts expect this stock price during the next year to go to $126.36. It's based on a lot of analysis on what they project the company's earnings to be. Stock charts are kind of a quick way to see what the stock price has done during a certain period of time. And you can see during this one-day trading session, we started up 107.51 and ended at 105.15. So we dropped during the day. But if we wanted to get a longer-term perspective, we could go up and change it 1 month, 6 months, year-to-date, 1 year. Let's look at 5 years and see what the company has done. And you can see over 5 years, it's gone from 86.33 to the most current price of 105.15. So we could figure out what our percentage gain was by taking the difference between those two and dividing it by our start price, and that would give us our rate of return on the stock price. If we click up here, a lot of different tabs, but if we click on Profile, it will give us some basic information about the company. It will tell us where they're headquartered, their website, what sector they're in. Smucker's is in the consumer goods sector. What industry, number of employees, key executives, and then down here, as you scroll down, description of what all the company produces or sells. And so good information on the profile screen that will tell you a lot about the company. We can also get the most recent financial information that the company has available by clicking on the Financials tab. And under the Financials, we can get income statement, the balance sheet, statement of cash flow, and we can select either annual or quarterly information. For your assignment, you're to get the most recent annual revenue for your company. So if your company was Smucker, your annual revenue would be right here, and you'll notice the numbers are stated in thousands, which means that you need to add 3 zeros to the numbers that are stated. So Smucker's revenue, which would be their sales, was $7.392 billion during the year ended April 30, 2017. Then if we scroll down, we've got their expenses, operating expenses, and another thing for your assignment is net income. Their annual net income was $592 million, because we would add 3 zeros to that. Additionally, you could look at the balance sheet and we'll get into some analysis of the balance sheet later in the course, but if we wanted to see what their current and long-term assets were, all that information is here, as well as current and long-term liabilities and stockholders' equity. So a lot of good information under the financial section of Yahoo Finance. Go back to the summary screen and scroll down. Another feature that I really like is the news feature, and you can look at just company-generated press releases, just wire service news, or you could look at all of it. And here we can see that one of the reasons that Smucker's price dropped so dramatically yesterday was it looks like they reported their sales, and first quarter 2018 sales were considerably below expectations. And because of that, the market got nervous and the stock price fell during the day. So oftentimes, if a stock is moving around, the price is moving around dramatically, you want to check and see what's going on in the news. Plus, oftentimes there's news about new product developments, acquisition, divestitures, changes in management, and a lot of good news out here for your particular company. So I hope this overview has been helpful. I'm going to post it in Moodle so that you can refer to it. There is much more information on Yahoo Finance, but at least this gives you the basics and will help you get through the week 1 assignment.